What is going on, everybody? I go by the name of Curry, and I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on SneakerPhetish. All right, guys, it's early look day once again here at SneakerPhetish, and I'm really excited to show you guys what we got cooked up for you today. I've been waiting for a little while to get these in, but they have finally arrived. This sneaker is not slated to drop until July, and it takes a familiar theme from a really popular collaboration and brings it kind of to the mainstream. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Boom. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Air Jordan 1 High OG in smoke gray and varsity red. First of all, let's just get all of the Dior comments out of the way. I know that everybody thinks that anything silver on a Jordan 1 automatically means that it's a knockoff of the Dior Jordan 1. I got it. Everybody wants a sneaker. None of us are getting our hands on them. Let's move on. I will say this. This is a really clean looking sneaker. It looks really, really, really nice. I was excited to get these in hand because I really wanted to take a good look at the materials. Really, we're talking about quality here today when it comes to this sneaker in particular. It looks pretty simple. We'll take a little deeper look at the sneaker inside and out, but overall, again, it looks really simple, but quality, again, is the name of the game on these. So let's take a little deeper look. All right, starting with the upper of the sneaker here, you guys can tell that there's a really familiar theme going here with the top of the sneaker looking like one thing and the bottom of the sneaker looking like a completely different sneaker. Of course, we're talking about the Union Jordan 1s that came out a little while ago. Hopefully you guys were able to get your hands on those, but if you weren't, here's your chance to get something kind of similar to those. Starting at the top half of the sneaker here, again, looking like a Bred 1, but with black suede. Instead of where leather would normally be on a Bred 1, you have black suede going around the collar and right above the quarter panels. Now, in addition to that, you have the classic varsity red with the black ball and wings logo on the lateral side, and that red also is on the medial side of the sneaker as well, looking just like a Bred 1. Now, I'm going to show you guys the medial side so you can see a little bit more what the leather looks like. It's not bad. It's synthetic leather, but it's pretty soft. It's a decent quality leather. And on the bottom half of the sneaker here, you see this light smoke gray. Now, we've seen this light smoke gray done before. We saw a Jordan 1 mid that came out in light smoke gray. Instead of suede, of course, it was just that regular kind of cheap Jordan 1 mid leather. But we've seen the color before and it was really clean. It was really nice. Same thing here, except for that cheap Jordan 1 mid leather. Now we have a really nice suede wrapping around the heel of the sneaker here, going down the eyelets of the shoe, on the mud guards, and wrapping around the toe box of the sneaker as well. Now that's accented with this black suede swoosh on the lateral side and medial side of the sneaker as well. So you got the gray suede mixed in with the black suede mixed in with the premium leather. I like it. Now taking a look at the quarter panels, you guys can see that the quality of the leather is a bit updated. It's a little more premium than you would think you would get on a regular Jordan 1. And that makes sense because even the red leather around the top collar on the Bred portion of the sneaker is a little more premium as well. It's not the most premium leather, but it definitely is a step up from those cheaper leathers that we've been seeing lately. That being said, because we got leather that's a little upgraded and suede on this sneaker, I don't know right now if this sneaker is going to see a higher retail price other than that $170 that we normally see for a Jordan 1. But because of the theming and because of the materials, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw it creep a little bit more towards the $200 mark. Now let's get to the tongue of the shoe. Classic Air Jordan 1 OG nylon tongue here. Now the regular tag is back on these. Remember when I told you guys that the leather tag had been coming out recently on the court purples and the royal toe ones? We've been seeing this leather tag with nothing on the back. On these, the tag is going to be back to that classic Air Jordan 1 OG tag. This time it's kind of like the Bred 1 tag here. It's that black and red with that Nike Air on the front with all of that writing on the back. So we're getting back to the OG vibes for real with these. Check your early pairs for your shoe inserts. If you don't have the right shoe insert with the right sizing on it, it might be a fake, I don't know. Now, these come with the standard black laces. At the moment, I don't know if they're gonna come with any extra laces. It might be white, it might be red, I don't know. But I'm sure we'll get those details as we get closer to July when these are supposed to come out. All right, you guys do like your production dates on your early sneakers, so I do wanna go ahead and tell you December 18th, 2019 to March 16th, 2020. Those are the production dates for these sneakers. Now the sock liner in the inside of the sneaker here is this really nice standard Jordan 1 material. It's that padded material, doesn't feel quite like neoprene. It has the stretchiness of neoprene here, but it feels like cloth. So if you guys know, you know, but that's the kind of material we're gonna get on the inside of these. Moving around to the back of the sneaker here, again, standard Jordan 1 silhouette, so you guys already know what it looks like, but I do like this really nice stab black with the gray, the black, the red, the white. I really like how it looks from the back. To me, it's just really aesthetically pleasing. So that's kind of why I wanted to show you guys. It just looks really nice. Because it's an early sneaker, I'm also going to show you guys the medial side of the shoe as well. Nothing really different about it. It's just standard. That's it. You can see the definition of the quality of the leather a little bit better on the toe box as well. So like I mentioned, the leather is not bad. It feels a little stiff. It almost feels like it has like a resin over it. It has a little bit of stiffness in it, but it's a good quality. You're gonna get a black outsole on this sneaker as well. Full black Jordan 1 outsole. Everything else is standard about it, but I think it offsets nicely with the gray on the shoe and with the red. And last but not least, on the insole of the sneakers here, you got this black insole with that red OG Nike Air branding on the heel. And that's pretty much it when it comes to these guys. Like I said, it's a really simple colorway, but I really like the concept. I probably like the concept a lot because we've seen it done before in the Union Jordan 1, where it looks like one sneaker on the top and another sneaker on the bottom. This kind of looks like a generic version of the Union 1. And the Union 1, I think, did a lot better job with the distressed looking leather that was already yellowed as soon as the sneaker came out of the box. The packaging was incredible. The little cross stitching here that actually looked like the shoe was stitched together from other sneakers. This one looks a lot more standard. It looks a lot more general release-ish. And, you know, it is what it is. I guess, you know, it is what it is. But I'm pretty sure that we're going to see these in much larger quantities than we saw the Union ones as well. We've seen this a lot of times with Nike. Nike tests out a concept, it works, and then they want to mass produce it in some kind of watered down way. But at the same time, even though this is definitely a watered down version of the Union Jordan 1, it's still super clean. I like the way that it looks. I love the Bred 1, and it looks like this is gonna be the closest that we're gonna get to a Bred 1 for quite some time. I don't understand why Jordan Brand keeps kinda almost giving us a classic colorway of a sneaker. If you guys notice that, like, they get close with a classic colorway, but won't give us the whole sneaker itself. They give us Chicago Jordan 1 color blocking, but with a purple and green and kind of royal-ish kind of shoe. Like, why not just give us a Chicago's? I don't get it. They kind of give us a Bred Jordan 1 where the top of the sneaker looks like a Bred. The tongue of the sneaker kind of looks like a Bred Jordan 1, kind of, even though it's white instead of black. But then the bottom of the shoe is this gray color. I don't understand. Now, maybe there's a story behind this sneaker that's going to come out as we get closer to the release date. Right now, these are anticipated to drop, I believe, July 11th of 2020. Don't quote me on that because, again, as we know, with everything going on in the world, there's a very good chance that these are probably going to get delayed some, but it is what it is. So maybe when these come out a little bit closer to July, we'll understand a little bit more what they are, what they mean to Jordan Brand, kind of the history behind it. Of course, it's probably going to take a look at the actual Bred Jordan 1 and the history behind that, but I don't know, you know, all in all, it's a really clean looking sneaker, really, really nice looking sneaker here. I'll definitely be rocking them. As a matter of fact, if you guys want to see me lace these up and do an on foot look, go ahead and click the like on this video. That'll let me know that you guys want to see these and we will get an on foot to you guys. These are definitely a size 9. These are my size, so we'll definitely be doing an on foot of these if you guys want to see that. So let me know down in the comments below if you want to check these out, or click a like. That'll let me know that you guys want to see an on foot of these as well. All right, that's pretty much all I got on these guys. Now it's time for you guys to sound off down in the comments and let me know what you guys think of the Air Jordan 1 Black Varsity Red, White, and Light Smoke Gray. We also got to come up with a nickname for these guys. So what are we going to call these? We're going to call these the Bred collars. We're going to call them the Bred tops. We're going to call them the smoke grays. Well, I don't know. It's got to be something that incorporates the Bred as well. So sound off down in the comments below and let me know some nicknames that we can come up with for this sneaker here. Whoever comes up with the dopest nickname, I'll tweet that out and maybe it'll get picked up as the official nickname for the streets for this sneaker here. So let me know down in the comments. Oh, of course, right down in the comments, make sure that you click on that subscribe button so that we can welcome you into the Sneaker Fetish family to make sure you don't miss out on any more heat that comes through like these, because I guarantee you I got a lot more heat on the way. As always, I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on Sneaker Fetish, taking a look at these with me for a few minutes. I go by the name of Kari. This is the Air Jordan 1 Black and Varsity Red, White, and Light Smoke Gray, slated to drop this upcoming July. And until next time, I'm out.